Good morning, my friend. This is Louise Hay, and I want to remind you that every single day gives you the gift of a new beginning. No matter what has happened before this moment, right here and right now, you have the chance to choose again. You can choose peace. You can choose joy. You can choose healing. The power is not in yesterday, and it is not waiting for tomorrow. The power is in this very breath. So often, we enter our mornings already carrying the weight of yesterday, our worries, our lists, our aches, our regrets. And when we do that, the day feels heavy before it has even begun. But the truth is, you are not meant to carry yesterday with you. The body is designed to release, the mind is designed to let go, and the heart is designed to begin again. Relaxation is the doorway into that truth. When you allow yourself to release, when you surrender even for a moment, you create the spaciousness where healing and joy can flow. This is why I always begin with relaxation. Before affirmations can take root, before healing words can reach the subconscious, we must soften the body, quiet the mind, and return to the present moment. The present is powerful because it is all we truly have. It is here that your choices live. It is here that transformation begins. As we go through this practice together, I want you to hear these truths and let them settle gently into your being. This is the only moment, and you can choose peace now. You are safe, and you are open to joy. Relaxation is not weakness, it is freedom. It is a conscious decision to let go of tension, resistance, and control, and to step into the natural flow of life. Think of your body for a moment. Notice the way it has been holding on, perhaps in the shoulders, the jaw, the belly, or the back. These places tighten not because you have failed, but because the body is always trying to protect you. When you breathe deeply and say, "I am safe," you give the body permission to relax. You reassure every cell that it no longer needs to brace against life. And in that relaxation, healing begins. Your thoughts and your words are like seeds. When you are tense, those seeds struggle to grow. But when you relax, you create fertile soil where positive affirmations can take root and flourish. This is why we release first, because what we release makes room for what we are ready to receive. Today, I invite you to let go. Let go of yesterday's arguments, of last night's restless dreams, of the voices that told you that you could not. Let go of the need to control every detail. Let go of fear, of guilt, of resistance. Imagine that with each exhale, you are setting down a burden until you are standing here with nothing weighing you down, only the present moment, only your breath, only the truth of who you are. And who you are is magnificent. You are strong. You are resilient. You are capable of healing, capable of joy, capable of creating a life that feels aligned with love. But first, You must relax enough to remember this truth. Stay with me now, because at the end of this meditation, we will speak one golden phrase together, an affirmation you can carry with you all day long. It will be your anchor, your reminder, your tool for transformation. But before we get there, let us step together into stillness. Let us begin with release. Let us begin with peace. So many of us live as though yesterday still holds the keys to today. We wake up in the morning, but before our feet even touch the ground, the mind has already returned to the arguments, the disappointments, the regrets of the past. Perhaps we hear the echo of someone else's voice, critical words spoken long ago. Perhaps we relive moments where we felt powerless, unloved, or unseen. The mind is so quick to repeat old stories. But here is a truth I want you to take in deeply. The past has no power over you unless you continue to carry it into this moment. The past is done. It is over. It cannot be changed or relived. What can be changed is how you meet the present moment. The present is the point of power, the place where you decide who you are, what you believe, and what kind of life you wish to create. Every single breath you take is an invitation to begin again. Every sunrise is a chance to put down the burdens of yesterday and step into freedom. Carrying old pain is like trying to walk forward with your arms full of heavy stones. Perhaps you have carried them for so long that you think they are part of you, but they are not. They are simply experiences, memories, choices, or mistakes that have already passed. When you cling to them, you limit your capacity to receive new joy. When you release them, you free your arms, your mind, your heart, and you create space for life to bless you in ways you could never imagine. Releasing the past does not mean that what happened was acceptable, nor does it mean you must forget. It means you refuse to let it control the present moment. It means you value your peace more than your pain. It means you love yourself enough to say, I choose freedom now. You are not your past. You are the person standing here, breathing in this moment, and this moment is fresh. This moment is clean. So I invite you now to close your eyes and breathe deeply. Imagine each exhale carrying away a piece of yesterday, an old resentment, a painful memory, a word you wished you had never spoken. With each breath, see those moments dissolving into light, leaving you lighter, freer, more open. Notice how your body responds when you whisper to yourself, the past has no power over me. Feel the shoulders soften, the jaw unclench, the heart ease open. If a thought of regret comes, bless it and let it go. If a memory arises, see it floating away like a cloud across the sky. You do not have to chase it. You do not have to fight it. You simply let it drift by, knowing it no longer defines you. You are not the mistakes you made. You are not the pain you endured. You are the love, the wisdom, and the strength that you carry forward. Remember, Freedom comes the moment you decide to stop frightening yourself with old thoughts. Freedom comes when you tell yourself a new story. Freedom comes when you look into the mirror of your life and say, "This moment is a new beginning." You may not be able to control what others did or said in the past, but you can control what you affirm now. And when you affirm love, peace, and possibility, life rises up to meet you in that vibration. The universe does not care what has gone before. It only responds to what you believe in this very moment. So today, let this be your mantra. The past has no power over me. This moment is a new beginning. Write it down. Say it softly to yourself. Carry it in your pocket. Let it become the truth that shapes your day. You are free, you are powerful, and you are standing at the threshold of a brand new life, ready to be created, not from the weight of yesterday, but from the beauty of today. Take a moment now to become fully present with your body. So often, we live as if we are carrying our bodies around like burdens, demanding that they keep going without pause. But your body is not a machine. It is a miracle. It responds to every thought you think, every emotion you feel, and every word you speak. It longs not just for food or rest, but for kindness. When you soften into awareness, you give your body the permission it has been waiting for, permission to let go. Close your eyes and take a slow, deep breath. With the inhale, imagine gathering up all the tension and worry you may be carrying. With the exhale, release it gently, as though setting down a heavy bag you no longer need to hold. Allow your breath to find a rhythm, like a tide moving in and out. Now bring your awareness to the very top of your head, your scalp. Without judgment, notice how it feels. Imagine a warm light, soft and golden, flowing across your scalp, melting away any tightness. Move down to your forehead, smooth it with your awareness, as though your thoughts themselves are softening. You do not need to frown or strain. Your forehead can be at ease. Whisper to yourself, "My body is relaxed, peaceful, and safe." Shift your attention to your eyes. They work so hard for you, taking in the world, reading, watching, perceiving. Offer them your gratitude. Imagine them resting in their sockets, surrounded by peace. Allow the muscles around your eyes to relax completely. Feel the stillness that comes when you give yourself permission to stop looking outward and turn inward. Move gently to your jaw. How often do we hold unspoken words or unexpressed emotions here? Notice if you are clenching. Allow your jaw to drop slightly, creating space. Breathe into this area and say softly, "Every part of me is aligned in harmony." With that simple thought, your jaw releases, your tongue rests, and your throat feels clear and open. Bring your awareness now to your shoulders. They so often carry the weight of yesterday's burdens. the responsibilities of tomorrow, the tension of unspoken fears. Imagine those shoulders sinking into the support beneath you, carried instead of carrying. Feel them grow heavier as they let go of their load. Allow them to rest. You are safe here. Now bring your attention to your back, from the upper back, through the spine, and down to the lower back. Imagine a wave of relaxation moving slowly, vertebra by vertebra, soothing, loosening, and softening. Feel your back supported. You don't have to hold yourself up. Life is holding you. Move next into your arms and hands. Feel the energy flow down through your shoulders, into your arms, elbows, forearms, wrists, palms, and fingertips. How much they do for you every day. Allow them to rest now, at peace, without need for effort. Now bring your awareness to your chest, where your heart beats faithfully. Feel the gentle rise and fall as your lungs expand and contract. With every breath, imagine that your heart is surrounded by light, glowing brighter with each inhale. Say quietly, "My body is relaxed, peaceful, and safe." Let your chest soften. Let your heart be cradled in your own compassion. Move gently down into your stomach. Release any tightness, any knots of worry. Imagine your belly softening, open and free. Feel your digestive system resting, doing its miraculous work without any help from you. Offer it thanks. Bring awareness to your hips, thighs, knees, and calves. Imagine waves of relaxation moving downward like warm sunlight on your muscles. Allow them to grow heavier and looser. Finally, bring your attention to your feet and toes, grounding you to the earth. Feel them releasing, sinking into support, connecting with the safety and nourishment of the ground beneath you. From the crown of your head to the tips of your toes, your body is now bathed in relaxation. Every cell is breathing with you. Every part of you is aligned in harmony. Notice the sacred stillness that arises when you rest fully in your body. This stillness is not empty, it is alive, powerful, and creative. You are not separate from your body. You are a partner with it. And when you offer it peace, it responds with healing, vitality, and grace. Repeat again, "My body is relaxed, peaceful, and safe. Every part of me is aligned in harmony." Let these words echo through you. Let them become the truth you carry forward. Your body is your ally, your sacred home. Treat it with love, and it will return love to you in countless ways. Now that your body rests in peace and harmony, let us turn gently to the world of your thoughts. For just as the body holds tension, the mind carries old patterns, beliefs planted long ago, often by others, not by your own choosing. Many of these beliefs began in childhood, when we were too small to question what we were told. If someone said, "You'll never be good enough," or "You can't do that," Those words may have taken root in your tender mind like weeds. Over the years, without realizing it, you may have repeated them to yourself so often that they became a background chorus, quietly shaping your life. But here is the truth. Childhood pain and inherited beliefs no longer define you. They were never the truth of your being. They were echoes of someone else's fear, someone else's misunderstanding. You are not bound to them. At any moment, you can choose again. And this moment, right now, is your point of power. Notice if thoughts like, "I'm not enough," or "I'll never change," rise within you. See them for what they are, old recordings. You don't need to fight them, argue with them, or prove them wrong. You can simply acknowledge them, thank them for the role they once played, and then gently replace them with a new thought. Every time you do, you are weeding your inner garden, making space for joy, for confidence, for love. Instead of, "I'm not enough," try whispering to yourself, "I am magnificent. I am totally adequate at all times, and I approve of myself." Feel the difference. Where the old thought contracts, this new thought expands. Where the old thought drains, this new thought nourishes. It may feel strange at first, because it is unfamiliar, but with every repetition, you are training your mind to believe the truth of your worth. Sometimes resistance arises. The old beliefs fight to stay. You might hear your inner critic scoff, "That's silly. You don't believe that." And that's all right. Smile at the resistance. It too is just a thought, and thoughts can be changed. Say gently, "I am willing to release all negative patterns now." That willingness is everything. You do not have to leap from self-hatred to self-love in one instant. You only need to be willing. Life will meet you in that willingness and support your transformation. Imagine for a moment that you are standing before a mirror. Look into your own eyes. Say softly, "I approve of myself." Notice how your reflection seems to soften, how your heart feels a little lighter. Even if it feels awkward, stay with it. For this is the cornerstone of true transformation. Self-approval is not arrogance. It is acceptance. It is choosing to love the one person who has been with you through every moment of your life. You. Self-love is not a luxury. It is a necessity. Without it, every other area of life suffers. With it, everything begins to heal. Relationships become easier. Opportunities appear. Health improves. Peace deepens. When you approve of yourself, you give others permission to do the same. You become a living example of what it means to rise above old patterns and claim a new way of being. Pause now and reflect. What is one belief you are ready to let go of today? Perhaps it is, "I'll never be successful," or "I don't deserve love," or "Things will never change." Write it down or speak it softly. Then replace it with a phrase of self-love. Try, I am capable and worthy, or I deserve love and joy, or I am open to change and growth. Share it as your declaration of freedom. For when we voice our intentions, we make them stronger. And when we share them, we inspire others to release their own limiting beliefs. Repeat with me once more. I am totally adequate at all times, and I approve of myself. I am willing to release all negative patterns now. Let these words echo in your heart. Feel them as a balm, soothing old wounds and awakening new strength. You are magnificent, exactly as you are. And every time you choose a thought of love, you step more fully into the radiant truth of who you have always been. When you begin to approve of yourself, something remarkable happens. Life responds in kind. Self-love does not exist in isolation. It ripples outward into every area of your life. One of the most beautiful ripples is prosperity. Prosperity is not something to chase or struggle for. It is your birthright. You were born into a universe of abundance. The very air you breathe, the endless sunrise each morning, the way the earth produces food and beauty, all of this speaks of life's generosity. If nature withholds nothing from you, why should you withhold prosperity from yourself? Too often we've been taught that wealth and opportunity belong only to a few, or that desiring prosperity is somehow selfish. Yet the truth is quite the opposite. When you prosper, you have more to share. When you are abundant in joy, in health, in resources, you become a channel through which love and goodness flow more freely into the world. Prosperity allows you to live with ease and give with joy. It is not a burden, it is a blessing. Opportunities begin to align the moment you accept your worth. If you walk through the world believing you are undeserving, life reflects that belief with closed doors and missed chances. But when you declare, I am worthy of success, of joy, of wealth, something shifts. The doors that once seemed locked begin to open. People, situations, and ideas arrive at just the right time. You notice synchronicities. You are guided toward opportunities that fit your gifts and talents. Say it softly now. I am a magnet for prosperity and joy. Feel how this statement settles into your body. Imagine your heart glowing with golden light, like a beacon calling prosperity home. You don't need to beg or chase. You simply need to align. Prosperity responds to energy, not effort. When your energy is open, trusting, and grateful, wealth comes in forms you may never have expected. Perhaps new income flows from a job opportunity, or a business idea arises just when you need it. Perhaps a gift, a discount, or an unexpected blessing eases your path. Prosperity is not always about money. It can be time, friendship, healing, or insight. When you affirm abundance, you open yourself to receive life's generosity in all its forms. Picture the universe as a supportive partner, walking beside you, whispering, "I want to see you thrive." It is not against you. It is always for you. Every talent you have was placed within you for a reason. Every dream you carry is a seed planted by life itself, waiting to bloom. When you step into trust, you water that seed. When you speak affirmations, you shine light upon it. And when you take inspired action, the seed blossoms into opportunity and success. Repeat with me. New opportunities flow to me in harmony and ease. Feel the ease. Feel the harmony. There is no strain, no grasping. You are not forcing life. You are allowing life to support you. Prosperity doesn't have to arrive through tension. It can arrive with grace. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine streams of abundance flowing toward you like rivers of light, carrying gifts, ideas, money, friendships, and health. You don't have to chase them. They are flowing naturally, drawn to the magnet of your belief. All you need to do is open your hands, open your heart, and say, "Yes, I receive." And so, you are invited to begin this practice each morning before you check your phone, before you step into your day. Whisper to yourself, "I am a magnet for prosperity and joy." New opportunities flow to me in harmony and ease. Let these words set your energy, your tone, and your expectations. The more you affirm prosperity, the more it becomes your reality. The more you speak of opportunity, the more doors appear. The universe is listening to your words, but more importantly, it is responding to your belief. Align with your worth and watch as abundance aligns with you. Your body is not your enemy. It is your lifelong companion, your most faithful friend, the sacred vessel that carries you through every experience. Every cell is listening to your thoughts, responding to the stories you tell yourself. When you speak words of love and acceptance, the body blossoms. When you repeat thoughts of fear, anger, guilt, or resentment, the body tightens and contracts. Healing begins the very moment you choose love over fear. We are often taught to look outside ourselves for healing, as though someone else must fix us. But the truth, Louise Hay taught again and again, is that the body has an incredible built-in intelligence. When given the right conditions, rest, nourishment, forgiveness, and loving thoughts, it naturally returns to balance. You don't need to force your body to heal. You need to allow it. Healing is not about punishment or blame. It is about creating a supportive environment in which the body's natural vitality can shine through. Say softly now, "I allow my body to return to its natural health." Feel the gentleness of those words. You are not demanding or criticizing. You are simply allowing. Healing is not about perfection. It's about cooperation. Every cell in your body longs to be in harmony, and every positive thought you think is a signal of permission, a green light that says, yes, return to balance. Notice how your body responds when you carry resentment. Shoulders tighten, stomachs clench, jaws lock. These are signs that unhealed emotions are asking for release. Anger, guilt, and fear are heavy burdens for the body to hold. When you let them go through forgiveness, through compassion, through conscious choice, you lighten the load. You free up space for energy, joy, and radiance to flow once again. Health is not only the absence of illness, it is the presence of vibrancy. It is waking with energy, moving with ease, and living with a sense of flow. Your body wants this for you. It is always working in your favor, digesting, breathing, repairing, regenerating. Even when you sleep, your body is at work restoring your balance. What a miracle this is.